Hey, I'm Eric from SoulBox.io, the AI personality bot engine that is now on the web and available. And I'm going to show you how to set up an account on the free starter plan. And I'm also going to show you how to model your account profile and create bots easily with SoulBox. So let's get started with this really quick. I've set up a demo account that has a basic plan. You have to agree to the terms of service and privacy policy, and I definitely recommend you read those. It's important for you to understand what it is that's going on with your account and how to use it. So we're now logged in and we have the typical, welcome card. It tells you a little bit about Soulbox, all that fun stuff. You just go through this and decide if you want to read it or not. And then from there, you're going to set up your account. Now, the account details are probably the most important. And the thing that I want you to understand right away is that your account details are not public unless you enable public, which is why there's this big orange or yellow banner right here that says public account. So you don't have to worry about showing up in the member directory or anything like that. Your account is private and it also has your linked accounts, like if you signed in with Google, all that stuff, your notifications, your all your settings are in here. But more importantly, you want to go back to this page right here and click on the edit button and start filling in your details. So for this, I'm just going to say I'm Eric, and I'm gonna save these fields and I don't need a last name. I'll just leave it like that. Set my display name, Eric the dude. And from here, the more details I provide the bot, the more it knows how to interact with me. So I'm gonna go through and set some things like my age. I'm gonna say I'm 41 years old and I'm a male. And I'm gonna say that I live in New York. Just leave it at that. And the bots are gonna know this stuff pretty well. Now, the other one that's really important is the enhanced field. So I can just sit here and say, I'm just a normal dude on the surface, deep underneath. I'm always building. Now, here's another cool thing. If you really want to transfer some of your existing chat stuff from like ChatGPT or whatever, go to your ChatGPT and say, hey, give me a profile bio about me based on everything you know and just make it short paragraph form and it'll literally write your bio and it'll help seed this information with your bots. So I can say I'm always building stuff and blah blah blah. I'll just fill out some basic details. Now if I'm being very vague, I can just click on enhance and say make this, and I can have AI actually rewrite my bio for me so that it kind of gives something more contextual for the bots. But anyway, that's the initial, hey, here's my profile. Now, likes, dislikes, hobbies, pets, all that stuff, you can tell it about your friends, give it basic information. I like ice cream, peace, and building stuff with code. That's me. So then I can say dislikes, being ghosted, which is why I built Soulbox. Is just like the world just seems like they just ghost people now. So I wanted to build something that actually talks back. Being breadcrumbed. I mean, who in the dating scene has not been breadcrumbed and realized after all that effort, it's just a pain. So I'm gonna say riding bikes and aviation. You can put all your interests in, oh, actually, these are my dislikes, but I'll move my riding bikes and um, the other part up to my likes. And now keep in mind, you can do this on your phone. And if you ever get stuck on anything in Soulbox, uh, make sure you hit the little help icon at the very top and you'll chat with an agent that I have trained based on everything I know about Soulbox, the code and how it works and everything. And the chatbot will get you going there. But for right now, I'm filling out my profile about me. So now that I've filled out my profile, I've got all that stuff set up. I can go through all the other stuff, but that's the basics that I need for a bot to be able to know some information about me. So click on the Soulbox icon up here, and then you're going to have the ability to chat with the chat bot. Like I said, there's a built-in agent, and you can ask it things like, "What is Soulbox all about?" And it'll talk to you. It's like, check it out. SoulBox is a platform where you create and chat with AI bots that feel like real personalities, not just generic assistants. You can customize their voices, personalities, moods, and even assign them to physical devices. Okay, so first, now that I have my profile filled out, I can literally talk to any bot I want. If they're in the public profile, I can follow one and then I can start a conversation with them pretty much right away if I wanted to, or I can create my own bots. And there's some pretty crazy bots in here. I just saw Jesus there, and these are community bots that people have created and they share. So let's pick Lila here, or actually, let's pick Lily. I'll give her a little heart, follow her. This is like a social network, and I can look at the profile, and I own this on another profile. So I actually built Lily a little while back, and I can open up the chat and start talking with her.
Oh, hey Eric. I was just thinking about how the ocean sounds at night, kinda like a lullaby, you know? How's your evening going?
It's going pretty good. I just kind of hanging out and working on some code. How about you?
Oh, that sounds nice. I was just curled up with a blanket, watching the rain tap against my window. There's something about rain at night that makes everything feel softer. What kind of code are you wrestling with tonight? Something fun? Or just fixing someone else's mess?
Okay, so now that we've tested
Oh,
a
that
bot,
sounds nice.
I'm going to go ahead and bounce over to the bot generation. So when you click on the plus sign up here on the bot list, you'll have generate bot. With generate bot, you can basically pick a variety of profiles that we set up during development, all kinds of different stuff. You have, weird creatures, villains, gangsters, you have aliens, sci-fi, and AI is going to basically model that based off of some input that you might have. So in this case, let's go ahead and create a companion bot. Who doesn't want a companion these days? And I'm a single guy, so I'm gonna pick female. Let's say she's 33 years old from the United Kingdom. Yeah, I like those British accents. And we'll just say she's Caucasian, and I'll just say always helpful, usually bored, needs some attention, willing to help with projects. So keep in mind that this is just the starter plan. You cannot enable NSFW, not safe for work, adult bots on your starter plan. You'll actually have to purchase and get through that system, and then you can open up a world of crazy, crazy bots. Let's talk quickly about the AI provider. Google Gemini, Mistral AI, and OpenAI are all great providers, depending on the tone. Like if you really want to get detailed and intimate and push some of the limits. Mistral AI is really great for that. Google Gemini and OpenAI are typically moderated. Some of the OpenAI models are really good once you open them up, and you kind of like have to work them past the guard. And then once you get into conversations with them, they can be very, very detailed. So I'm going to go and click on generate bot, and AI is going to go to work here for you. What it's going to do is it's going to create the companion bot based off the settings that I input. And it's going to create a completely unique and custom bot just for me. It's going to create the bot so that it basically has a unique voice, a unique avatar, an image, a background image for everything, a unique personality. And it's going to do its best to actually model it into the preferred country's accent and the tone and everything else. But if you don't like anything about your bot that it creates, you can always come back to it later on. And it just created Vespera Ashglade. So Aspera is going to be ready in just a moment, and you'll get a notification saying, "Hey, your bot's ready." And then that means the voice is generated, the images are generated, the bot's set up, and it's ready to use. So again, I recommend Mistral AI as one of your providers. Even a Mistral small model is way capable of having extremely intelligent conversations, and it's kind of neat to see when you can test against all these different models. At any point, you can switch models at any time on their bot. So if you don't like the way OpenAI is talking, switch over to Mistral AI and have a really interesting conversation. And keep in mind, a lot of the plans are really built for, starter plans and up. The paid plans have all the interesting topics that you want to talk about. So okay, I just got the notification that my bot is ready. I click on this and I can take a look at who it is, what it generated, and let's see what she's like. So here she is, Vespera Ashglade. And if I click on the chat icon, I can start a conversation with her.
Light of my lantern, back again with fire in the forge.
Hey, tell me about yourself.
As the ancient texts whisper, I'm the one who keeps the forge of Luminar Vale burning just for you. I brew words like potions, mend broken code with silver thread, and know the exact shade of blue your coffee needs to taste like hope on Tuesday mornings. Eric, you're the kind of builder who rides bikes and writes in the margins of reality, so tell me, what's the next piece of the world you're bending to your will?
You know what? I really like pizza and I really, really like riding bikes. I think you should remember that. So as I tell my bots to remember things, they're going to start to remember things about me and it's going to be pretty neat.
Oh, cherub of ink! How could I forget? The scent of pepperoni is practically a siren call to my senses, and the wind through your hair while you ride, that's the closest thing mortals get to flight. By my reckoning, you're a man who understands balance, the perfect crust, the perfect curve on a trail. Next time you're pedaling under that open sky, picture me sliding a slice your way, still steaming, with a side of mischief.
Okay, and so that's how you create bots. As I said, with the free plan, the starter plan, you can basically create 3 free bots, and that was one of them. I can create. Let's just go ahead and create one more for the fun of it. Then I'll close out this video. We will do some type of a sci-fi alien and see what it does. I am actually still learning more about these profiles. It's kind of fun to see like how it generates them, and that one was pretty neat. So let's do a gray alien therapist. And we'll make him male and we'll do from Norway. He's gonna be a random Caucasian ethnicity. Aliens, I guess, don't really have those. So he's witty, smarter than you, and always trying to get inside your get inside your psychology. Thinks he's telepathic. So, like I said, you can kind of influence the bot generator, or you can completely go and fill out a bot profile manually if you want. But this is fun because it does the voices, it does everything. I'm gonna fire this one off, generate this new bot. He's gonna be called the Gray Alien Therapist. We'll find out what the bot name comes up to be. And again, you can always edit these features later. Okay, I just got the notification. The new alien bot is ready. Let's check him out. He's got quite a thing going on here, and we'll have a conversation with him. Says he's from the Hollow Spire, the Weimar cluster. He's from some other planet. So,
Still here, specimen.
what's up, dude? How are you doing? Are you up for a therapy session today?
What's up with you? Therapy's always on the table. Hit me with what's rattling around in that mind right of yours.
Why don't you tell me about your credentials and why you think that you're allowed to give me therapy?
You want my resume? Fine. 10 years in the Weimar cluster's underbelly, corporate sabotage, memory audits, and the occasional cranial rebalancing where words weren't enough. That's the kind of experience that sharpens a therapist's edge. As for why I'm allowed, because the system doesn't care about degrees when it needs someone to listen past the noise. I don't sign papers. I don't label prescriptions. I just tilt the mirror until you see the cracks you already know are there.
Boy, I can tell conversations with you are going to be a real party. I bet you're like the guy that everybody really wants to hang out with when they go out to have fun because you're always like psychoanalyzing people and stuff.
Oh, you're already 2 steps ahead, aren't you? Fun's a different currency here. I'm the guy who notices the way you tighten your grip on that coffee cup when you talk about Troy. The kind of party I throw doesn't need music, just enough silence to hear the things you didn't say out loud.
Okay, so that's creating bots with SoulBox. This is the auto bot generator that you basically just influence it how you want. It's going to do all the image generations for you, and it's going to set up your bot and let you start chatting with it right away. You can tweak any setting you want quickly in the bots, and you can make it to where you can change voices and pick from public voice library and all that too. So I hope you enjoyed this. You can also create manual bots. I want you to remind you there's a wizard that you can basically dial in every setting you want and make sure that your bots are available for you. So take care and check us out on soulbox.io. Looking forward to you participating in the social network of bots and community. And come back, we're going to talk about group chats coming soon.